And we are back at it again with another episode of The Right Direction, episode 3 this time. Slowly getting up there, getting to that Big 10 number. In this episode, me and Chan are going to have a bit of a conversation about Chinese propaganda. Then we're going to move into a bit of a conversation about a trans woman who went off a little bit inside of a Popeyes. That leading into a conversation about the Australian handball slash football player Hannah Mousey. And then after that, we'll go into a bit of a overview of the new Orc models and a few Imperial Guard bits that have been released by GW soon. So without further ado, let's get into this episode.
So yeah, scroll down, ignore fucking old ScoMo.
Fucking 7 News, of course.
Yeah, with their fear mongering.
Yeah, but we'll see.
But it is confirmed by ScoMo in the video. It says it's an official Chinese government fucking post, blah blah blah.
So this has all got to do with the war crime thing that came out not that long ago.
Yes,
So they're still trying to kick up shit about that.
Yep, except these are claiming that if you scroll down to the actual poster.
Yeah, I'm currently on it. It's Australian soldiers' war crimes in Afghanistan. 39 individuals were killed and a further 2 were cruelly treated, yeah. Okay, yeah. Fuck me, that writing is shit. Current or former Australian 25 current or former Australian soldiers were perpetrators. Okay. Sanctioned massacres. Australian Special Forces would open fire at villagers as they ran away. Oh, that definitely sounds like something Australian Special Forces would definitely do. But, there's also situations that happen. What else we got?
But it's not just Special Forces. Look at the first kill.
First kill. Junior soldiers were required by their commanders to shoot a prisoner in order to achieve their first kill. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely interesting because you definitely hear. I've seen like a few videos on all the boys over in fucking Afghanistan and whatnot. And when they talk about the fucking Iraqi soldiers, and like the Iraqi soldiers basically do that sort of shit. Maybe not necessarily the first kill thing, but yeah, they were very they begrudgingly took fucking prisoners of war.
Yeah,
like they were talking smack to the fucking I think they were Irish boys, and they were all like, "Nah, why are you protecting them? We should just kill them," and all this shit. Like they're pretty brutal.
Yeah, but yeah, you go down and it says these allegations on the death list are listed as fact.
Yeah, of course I list them as fact. I assume, where did this go out to? Is this just something that's going around China, or?
No, this is pretty much the China's Ministry of Defence.
Yeah.
You can see it at the bottom of the poster on Global Times. Source: Inspector General of Australian Defence Forces, Afghan, blah blah blah. And oh no, sorry, that's not him. Not Peter either. Where is it? Anyway, their Defence Force Minister tweeted this image that we're seeing here.
Yeah, and they're definitely like, it's not like if it is literally this image translated into English and everything, it definitely sounds like that. They're not just trying to tell people.
But yeah, and then scroll down past our general Angus, past him to the next photo.
Yeah, that was that fucking photoshopped one. I do believe they and that was said to be photoshopped, and they're clearly trying to use that as like evidence, I assume.
Yep. Apparently that was still rolling with this one above it as like...
Really?
Yeah, it's essentially propaganda, because that one, the main one that ScoMo addresses is this list.
Yeah.
Because apparently it's actually a hit list, for our 3,000 Special Forces.
Okay. So yeah, they're basically trying to frame us as being war criminals, so people will be more likely to attack Australian soldiers, is what it's trying to get at, basically.
Yeah, and like at any point that they're fucking rolling around, like trying to breed the hate.
I've heard they try to claim they're just like, yeah, they killed people and then put their names on target lists.
Yeah, and then the whole Australian soldiers carried out throwdowns, foreign weapons placed alongside bodies of killed enemies to manipulate photos. Or, they're normal photos.
I love how China points fingers like this, but let's have a look at all the shit that yous are doing, China. Killing people, Muslims, killing Christians, I do believe, or at least putting them into re-education camps.
Killing your own
Killing
citizens
your
for
own
organs.
yeah, that's exactly it. Fucking potentially testing things on your own civilians is killing your own doctors because they come out against COVID and state other things.
Yeah, old mate, that's right. Yeah, I remember him.
Definitely a few fucking interesting things that China's doing, but yet they want to point fingers at us for a
Yep. So
couple of fucking potential war crimes just because a few Australian boys were, admittedly probably fucking idiots. Probably a little bit power hungry. I'm not going to state that there wasn't any fucking war crimes
and
that went down, but
yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty sure your most common war crime is A, terrorizing, actually like scaring them, harassing them, and
yeah,
whatnot, and B, rape.
yeah, for sure,
Nobody
for
is
sure.
murdering civilians.
Oh,
Nobody is gunning them down.
except
Like,
Barack Obama when he's fucking ordering those drone strikes.
yeah. And even if we are gunning some civvies down, it would be in the case of panic. Or
Yeah, so
like
from what I've observed, most of the time when civilians end up getting shot, it's because they're just they didn't
running.
comply. The situation was very like confusing towards everyone. They weren't listening. The fucking soldiers are yelling at them, telling them to do something. They're not doing it. Then maybe they're driving a car a little bit sus. Maybe they're doing anything, and unfortunately they end up getting shot. And these are the unfortunate fucking things about having a war going on in your country. Did you hear about the transgender person that went ballistic in a Popeyes?
I did hear about it, but I really didn't want to watch the video because I read the part where they later tried to justify their actions in another video.
Yeah, man,
And
I haven't actually watched it yet. I was waiting to get us both on to see if you wanted to watch it together and see fucking what it's like. Up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Look, I'll do it, but at the time, I was just like, oh, I'm not watching this transgender person abuse this poor cash out person.
Yeah, man, I've seen a little bit of it because Crowder played some of it.
And then, I was gonna watch the whole tries to justify it, but then I read like how they were trying to justify it, and I'm like, no, trying to be the hero.
And your brain goes to dick sucking.
Oh
my god, man! Like I feel sorry for those people in that Popeyes. Like, everything coming out of that trans person's mouth, just like straight up blaming cis people and fucking.
And like he tried to own the mistake, and then the second time as petty, but then you don't hear either time. So
That's
when
it,
he's like, I didn't say shit, actually, it's like.
But then I do love the bro. They call it bro, and it's just.
It's like, he's already into his fucking crazy rant, like whatever.
Nah, it's fine. It's a he. That's a fucking dude. Just thinks they're a female. That's it. We don't need to be politically correct here, Dip.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, but yeah, fucking let's check out this second video, shall we?
Yeah, all right.
Trans woman addresses transphobic bullying. I reckon this person seems like they might be on something, because they might just be a very eccentric person, but I feel as if they might have been either drinking or something, because I don't know, the way that it could just be the way that their speech is slurred and whatnot, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking you were going to say on the movement, and I'm already instantly upset. I'm not going to start casual.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
He seems surprised and even more upset than he already is that the fact that once Alex decided he didn't like him, he would then use quotation, slurs
Yeah.
against him, that's what everybody does. If you decide you don't like somebody and they're fucking going off at you, you're gonna use slurs. You're gonna insult them back.
100%. You're going to begin to arc up yourself, and you're going to begin to push back against them, and you'll start to say things.
Yeah,
It's generally what ends up leading to people, hot-headedly saying shit that they end up regretting. But, Alex was pretty calm.
yeah. This guy's just genuinely more upset about that fact and surprised about it. It's like, dude, that's what everybody does.
You are batshit insane, love. Holy fuck. Who would ever shave their eyebrows into that pattern?
That's just like,
Or shape, I should say. Yeah, with the amount of estrogen this dude has pumping into his body, he's definitely going to get fucking cancer. Because we know that's what happens when you put estrogen into a male's body. It causes cancer. And with the way those tits are, you definitely know that he's been doing it for a while.
and the voice, yeah, both of them.
But yeah, this prime example of exactly how fucking insane some trans people are, and how just quickly triggered they might get. And this is obviously the fucking stupid part about how they're trying to push this culture on us of accepting people's fucking genders and whatnot based around how they feel. And it's so easy if for one person, maybe they did slip up once and say sir. That reaction does not justify if they did happen to misgender you once. It should have been a far more calmer conversation.
Correct them on the spot if you fucking feel like it. Be like,
and I'm sure most people would be happy to call you the pronoun you wish to, as long as you don't go off a fucking handle like this and start fucking losing your shit. And it shows you that what this dude actually wanted was the attention on media. They weren't like. It probably didn't even affect him that much. They just went, I'm going to take the opportunity right now because I maybe heard, or maybe he did say it, heard sir, and then fucking, I'm going to film this, I'm going to shame him, and because it's Popeyes chicken, surely people will kick up a stink about this. But it's basically the exact opposite, and everyone's picking on this dude.
Because, as well, you look at it, with this video, he's kind of only made it because, like, I guarantee this guy was uncertain of his what reaction he's gonna get from his fucking Popeyes video.
Yep.
And then, like, what he said in the start of this video about how other people were supporting him. That to me is why he's made this second video.
100%.
And he's also just going off. He didn't start calmly like I was saying before. He's just fucking gone off his rocker again to be like that crazy guy who gets fucking fame, like crazy lady that gets fame.
Looking for attention, man. It's terrifying. Like
if a normal transgender person that actually like was not insane, as you were saying, would just calmly just recorrect them.
That's exactly it.
Like, fires off the handle from the first one, like
they're just wanting that fucking viral video, and for all the left to go, oh, look at this poor person being misgendered. But instead, they've probably got a few people doing that, but a good majority of the people that are actually watching this and having a laugh are the fucking people that don't give a fuck about it. The more fucking centralists and right-leaning people that really don't give a fuck. And even classic fucking liberals, not these fucking neoliberals that are now taking over.
And like, even as this article says, it's like, this person thinks he is a freedom-fighting hero worthy of a Medal of Honor.
Yep. Fucking out there fighting the cause, making sure all these cis bigots know that fucking you can't just go around misgendering people because they have feelings.
I also think this kind of stuff is fucking detrimental for our evolution. Yeah. Like, both mentally and physically.
Yeah, too many people now wanting to study fucking, social psychology and shit like that, and fucking these random ass things that aren't really furthering humans that much. They might be, teaching us how to care about people, but it's not really helping us to get off this motherfucking planet and start colonizing another planet.
I was gonna say, if fucking social
psychology or something.
Psychology,
like that.
Right? If that was straight up focused on seeing how we could actually better the fucking society, how we could actually be more social and not insane,
I don't know.
then sure, that could progress, I guess.
I think humans are pretty fucking good at being social. I think that what's making us regress in fucking everything is social media and whatnot.
Mm.
Like,
Yes, I will say the internet definitely has us inside,
yeah, that's
and
it. It's separating us all more, but
or
yeah,
if we're not inside, we are delved into our devices.
yeah, that's it.
Cannot deny that.
Yeah. Oh well. Hopefully, fucking this sort of shit will start to turn around and people will realize that trans people are batshit insane. Well, most of them, not all
Yeah,
of them. Some of them are good, but
100%. It's like I'll give those credit, those that aren't this guy, that generally they, I guess, feel like they have to be the other gender.
yeah, that's it. Look at fucking Caitlyn Jenner, formerly Bruce Jenner, the murderer that hit a woman in a car and killed her.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
But yeah, fucking like
Like
they're
he's
trans, but you know,
sorry.
fucking
Um,
doesn't necessarily try and lean into that left wing politics at all, and are actually still a pretty right leaning person, even though they're fucking trans.
yeah. Well, apparently she's trying to
Run for governor of
yeah.
California.
And one of the things she said is to actually reduce trying to get trans people into like female things. So I think it was she was trying to get trans people out of sports first
Yeah, for sure,
because
100%.
previously
I
when
know she
she
was
was a
copping some
he,
flack about that.
yeah, because when she was a he was an Olympian.
Yeah, for sure. Bruce Jenner's got multiple gold medals, but now Bruce Jenner doesn't have them. Caitlyn Jenner technically does. So the records would
Yes,
state that Caitlyn Jenner got gold for fucking 500-meter sprint or whatever it was.
but that's what gets me. At the same time, he's saying he fully agrees that
That biological men shouldn't participate in women's sports because it's unfucking
yes,
fair.
yes,
Extremely unfair. There's a few videos out there like you would have seen that one that I shared a little bit ago. The fucking two boys in I forgot where. I want to say Colorado, but I don't think that's correct. But yeah, when they're on the racetrack with all the girls, and then all of a sudden it's like, and they'll start running. You just see the guys that are clearly guys, and they're just fucking powerhousing, man. They just fucking
fuck.
immediately.
I have not seen that one.
Both of them overtake all the women, and both the dudes get first and second, and then the girls come in.
It's like
Have you ever
there is a
seen?
biological difference.
Have you seen the transgender volleyball player for Australia?
No.
I will send you if I can find the pic, I will send you a fucking hilarious goddamn pic.
Oh, actually, I might have.
It's a picture of all the women's team standing there and him standing next to them. Fuck, what's his name? Bloody hilarious, them all standing there, and then you see him standing at the back, and he's just like fucking head and shoulders over all the girls. Still just fucking tanky as shit.
Standing out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, like it's just not fair at all what we're expecting these women to compete with, these biological women to compete with some of these fucking dudes that
Yeah.
just think that
Just like beasts of men. But, like, no, I'm a woman.
okay, it's not volleyball, it's handball.
Well, volleyball. Similar.
Yeah, it's you use a hand and you use a ball.
Yeah.
Check that pic out. How is that remotely fair? That dude's head is like fucking two of those girls' heads thick.
And his shoulders, Blondie, fucking in the center.
Like 22 or whatever it is, the number.
Yeah. Like, you could put two of her in front of him,
Yeah,
shoulder to shoulder, and he would be just as wide and
Yep.
still looking over both of them.
100%. And this is what makes it unfair. We cannot expect all these girls, look at the size of the arms on all these girls, to ever
It,
compete against that dude.
even the bigger girl that I'm guessing's the goalie.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like, yes, she's back a little, but at the same time, he's still way bigger. And as a biological bloke, he will be just generally way stronger.
man, so many fucking advantages over any of those girls. And yet people seem to think this is absolutely fine. It's just not.
No, like even throughout my fucking labor-orientated work career, man, women that are bigger than me in both height and width still asking me to lift shit for
Yeah.
them or get
It's
shit
just-
down for them. And
we-
I'm not a big guy at all.
we're
Like,
just pumped full of that testosterone, so we're fucking. It's our
yeah,
job. It's our job to fucking do these sorts of things.
our muscles are just bloody, and I'm going to
Bizarre.
say our veins too, pump that oxygen quicker.
And then black dudes are even better than us.
Yeah,
And that's why
like,
black dudes are statistically better at most sports than white dudes are. Because they're even further designed to have those better twitch fiber muscles or whatever they are and fucking
and
shit like that.
yeah, and most of them are taller and broader,
Mm.
and yeah, just usually stronger dudes. Oh, I've seen some action shots of old mate here.
Yeah. We're just wrecking those, like, ladies. Jesus fucking
Like,
Christ.
yeah, 3 of them trying to stop him, and he's just like, "What you ain't stopping this train." And I don't know if you can see the one where he's on the move, ball high up above his head, about to power throw it.
Yeah.
Lady on the right does not look like she's gonna engage at all.
At all, yeah. And then go
Maybe,
see the
yeah,
like him playing football as well.
footy. Oh, fuck.
There is no way that you would be stopping that fucking dude.
Yeah, she's grabbing him on the arm, and he's just like, kept going.
Did you hear about how there was the fucking 12-year-old or 13-year-old soccer team of boys that beat the Australian women's soccer team or something like that?
No.
Yeah, man. A young soccer team of like 12 to 13-year-old boys smashed the women's soccer team. I'm pretty sure it was.
Wow.
Yeah. So now when we talk about people and fair pay because a lot of people like to bring up the massive pay discrepancies in sports between women's and males. Should
Yeah.
those 12-year-old boys be getting paid the same amount as those women because they beat all those women in a
Yeah,
soccer
because they're
game?
performing at a better fucking level. Like, yeah, technically that's how sports works. If you're performing on a better level, you get paid more. So yeah, those young boys technically should be. But then you're gonna get those being like, no, they're young, they don't need all that money. So yeah, but
So here we go. I've got the thing up. Australia's national women's soccer team, the Matildas, lose 7-0 to the under 15 boys side Australian national women's boys side. Australian national women's soccer team have suffered a devastating defeat in the lead up to the Rio Olympics, going down 7-0 to the Newcastle Jets under 15 boys side.
so wait, hold up.
7-0.
And they're going into the Rio Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
So 7-0 says that the under 15s boys
Smashed them.
should now be going to the Rio Olympics.
Yeah.
That's how sports tournaments work.
Like, you think about, like, it's soccer. Soccer, most of the time, we see the scores being, like, 3-2 and, 4-1 or something like that. It's generally not a massive scoring game. 7-0 is a pretty big blowout.
And sometimes you'll even see 1-0, like, absolutely set. Like, I'm not even a big soccer fan, and I know 7-0 is fucking. I kind of want to watch it now.
Yeah, it's devastating. But women's sports, definitely a topic for another day.
It's women's sports, boys sports. What is it?
Yeah, this is why male athletes get paid more, because people want to actually watch males compete. Nobody really wants to see females compete that much because they're just not that good at sports.
Yeah, it's not as intense. No, don't believe I have.
This week's been like Warhammer Fest, so every day they've been dropping
Yeah, I'm good with it.
new models.
Are they doing it for everyone or just
Nah,
those
just
that need it?
something. So today the things that they dropped were some new Cadian boys and some new some orc boys that are coming out that look pretty dope.
Okay.
Beast
Alright.
Snagga Orks. Or like fucking bestial looking boys with like fucking more primitive style plating and whatnot, riding fucking massive squigs.
Yeah. They're big boys too.
Fucking yeah. I reckon they look pretty dope.
I love the. I'm guessing it's a mad dog in the middle.
Yep, there's a picture of him when you scroll down a bit. Yeah, these knobs look so fucking good on these big squigs.
Oh, he's mechanical arm.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
like they're actually doing Orc models some justice with the way that they're doing some of the mech arms and shit. But
Mm.
yeah, this fucking mad duck,
Oh, his leg and his arm. Yeah. Fuck.
Zod Grod Wart Snagga.
Oh, it's a snagger.
Just love the beard, love the wild hair that he's got going on that's clearly stapled on.
Yeah.
Beard looks like it's also stapled on. Big claw, pistol with some dock tool.
Because like he's
Get
not
there.
even a big boy. Like
I want to
he's
know
cool.
what's. I want to know what that little fucking spear thing coming off the back is like.
I think it's part of his fucking arm.
Oh, I see. He's actually got a hand holding on to that thing. So that's actually like a spear type, grab a claw thing. It's actually got a whole haft.
Oh, I thought it was the classic
Yeah, I thought it was
elbow
actually.
joint.
Yeah, I don't think it is. If you look there, that looks like it's a thumb sort of
Yeah, wrapped around.
wrapped around it, grabbing it.
So that means he probably fucking nuked another bigger orc boy
It
and
just
fucking
stole his claw.
used made a weapon out of it.
I love this little grot riding this small squig with the one wheel.
Dynamite strapped to it.
Yeah, he's gonna explode with his
Yeah.
exploding bomb squig or something.
Yeah, he's got a bomb strap behind him too with some nades. Like,
Yeah, I reckon those boys are gonna be pretty devastating. Those riders, those spears look like they're gonna be exploding spears of some sort.
yeah,
Eventually.
they look like little nades. Little rocket spears on that picture.
Yeah. And then, yeah, they also did a new War Boss model in Mega Armor, which looks fucking sweet.
Ooh, yeah. Stack a guy on the top.
The old cogs probably could have been a little bit sharper on the axe, but other than that,
Yeah.
good orky face expression, grot on top with the fucking big shooter.
Hmm. He's fucking clad.
Yeah, dope.
He's nice.
And then, yeah, some new Cadian upgrades, I do believe.
Okay.
So I reckon the GW is just going to do upgrades for all the different regiments. So the Valhallans, the Vestroyans, Mordian Guard, stuff like that. I reckon they're all just going to get these head and arm upgrades that are just going to go on to the classic Cadian kit for IG.
Yep. Yep. I'm seeing a lot of black guys in this one.
Yeah, they're definitely G-Dub definitely playing the diversity card. They like to
Yeah.
try to get as many skin tones within them as possible, so they don't have anyone complaining at them. It's good. It's annoying
Yeah.
when it comes to painting models. I'll tell you that purely just because
Yeah.
have so many different colors and
Skin
all that. You're
tones.
swapping for
Yeah.
different skin tones, and you don't just want to do like a tan and then a black. Like you want to do some then pale boys. Like you want to really diverse it up. Like my Sisters of Silence Squad, for instance, that's still sitting in front of me. I've probably got like 4 different sort of skin tones
Yeah. Cool.
throughout the 10-man squad. So it's, good for diversity reasons, and also, makes the squads look a bit better because you don't just have the same skin tone over the entire fucking army.
Yep. It's like, especially because they're fucking meant to be people.
But as a Necron player, you don't have to worry about that, do you?
Yeah. That's it.
But yeah, some
Yeah.
fucking nice heads.
Bulkheads. Yeah.
Some good heads in there. I like the one with the playing cards up in the top. That's a nice little Vietnam
Yeah.
sort of kickback.
I like the ski mask one, to be honest.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too. Yeah, nice range. Nice range in this kit. Even the dude with the more simpler sort of hat on down the bottom
Yep.
as like the commander or something, I would assume, of the platoon. Oh yeah, there's 2 of them. Yeah, nice.
I like the little bandana. That's Nam style too.
Yeah, they definitely lent into that more Nam-ish style in these heads. They'll fucking, yeah, sweet. Yeah, new Malta. Worst thing is you can see that these parts have just been freshly 3D printed. Especially on that Malta barrel, you can see all those lines. So these will be the 3D printed ones that would have had the molds made off them.
You can.
yeah, they look good, nice and clean, as guard stuff should. That's the thing, like, it's hard to really notice a massive difference because, guard stuff's pretty plain.
I'm gonna have to watch this video after it too. Psychic
Yeah,
storm is coming.
it definitely seems like we're gonna have some Thousand Suns versus Grey Knights.
I'm enjoying this new drop.
And for those that are still listening, this is the end of the podcast. I hope you enjoyed our bit of conversations, just going over those couple of topics, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the listen. So with that, we'll end out the podcast. Have a good one, and I'll catch you on the flip side.